gorgeous, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. If you're new, it means so much if you click that subscribe button to join my YouTube family. I do post every single Tuesday and Thursday. Today I'm gonna go through the 4 major changes that I have made in order to achieve my weight loss and why I quit the gym. Like many of us, I gained weight during the lockdowns within the last couple of years, and I've also started to form a lot of unhealthy eating habits and just unhealthy habits in general. And then it wasn't until the last few months in 2022 where I really just wanted to make a change, and I've been able to lose over 20 pounds and I've never felt better physically and mentally ever in my life. And it has to do with all of these things that I'm going to be sharing with you guys, and this is what's been able to transform my mind, my body, my health journey, and just lifestyle in general. So if you guys like this video, thumbs it up. If it's useful, I will also link down below my fitness playlist where I have a ton more content around health and fitness. So if you want to check that out, definitely do so. And with that being said, let's just get right into the video. The first biggest change is quitting my gym membership and doing home workouts 5 times a week. I never thought I would say that in a million years. I signed up for my first gym membership when I was 17, going to be 18 years old. So I've been in the gym for over a decade, and it was a huge part of my life for that decade. I went to the gym 5 to 6 times a week pretty consistently for many, many years, and I really never thought I would ever quit the gym. And it wasn't until these lockdowns where I kind of was forced to start to do at-home workouts. So I currently do not have a gym membership, and all the progress that I've made has been within the last 3 months. So since 2022 hit, I was definitely that cliche where I just wanted a change, and ever since January 1st of 2022, I have made a huge change in my lifestyle. And during January 1st of 2022 in Toronto, Canada, we were still in a lockdown. So we couldn't go to the gyms even if we wanted to. And I really took advantage of working out in the basement. And throughout the whole lockdowns, I tried to work out at home, and it never stuck for me. I always just said, I'm so much better at a gym. I like gyms so much better. It wasn't until this year in 2022 where I started to work a little bit harder and try to take workouts at home more seriously, and I fell in love with it. I started to enjoy my workouts in my home better than the gym, which was so shocking for me. I say I really started to go back to the gym in August of 2021 until December, and then in December there was another lockdown, like during the holiday time. That basically made me once again take a step back, and I really didn't want to lose the progress of getting back into the gym. And when I was going to the gym in 2021 from, let's say, August to December, I did get a few results, but I wasn't getting the weight loss I wanted. I was just not feeling good still in my body. I had all this extra weight that I gained during the lockdowns, and I was still just didn't have my health under control. And it wasn't until January of 2022 where I started to work at home and really pay attention to my overall health routine, and where I've been able to get the weight loss of over 20 pounds. And I have never felt better. I've never gotten better results. I just really started realizing I enjoy working out at home, and you really don't need a lot to get a good workout. I always thought I needed a million machines like they have at the gym. I needed to do cardio on their cardio machines, or I wouldn't get the results that I did. So when I was forced to start my health journey by being in a lockdown and just working out at home, I was really shocked to see the results that I was getting, and I was shocked to see that they were better than when I started going back to the gym at the end of 2021. When I started working out at home, my workouts started to become more dumbbell focused and body weight focused. So when I was at the gym, I was doing a lot more machines, and I also did cardio. I did like the Stairmaster, stair stepper. Sometimes I do the treadmill at the end of my workout. So I didn't really do as much dumbbell work or body weight work. I did some workouts with dumbbells, but I've definitely become more focused on that when working out at home. I don't have all the equipment in the world. I do have some dumbbells. I bought a bench off of Amazon, and I just find little dumbbells and kettlebells here and there. I bought a few of them from Marshall's, and I was good to go, and that has been the huge results. When it came to cardio, I also stopped doing like 30 to 40 minutes of the Stairmaster, and I started just doing 10 to 15 minutes a day of just skipping rope, and I've found such great results and such a big transformation in my body. In general, weight machines are a great tool for beginners as they teach proper form and reduce risk of injury, but free weights and using those dumbbells really allow you to work more muscles and promote functional fitness. Free weights also require your stabilizer muscles to work harder than you would on machines. So by just doing my dumbbell workouts and just also doing just body weight workouts, I have noticed such a big difference in targeting my muscles, and I just notice more definition and toneness in my body. I do still consistently like to work out 5 times a week, but it's just a lot more convenient to do it at home when I have time. It just cuts the time a little bit, and as well, you don't have to wait in line for certain workout machines or for certain weights. And as well as I find that I do shorter, more consistent workouts, and I just take less breaks in between. But that's my biggest tip, and the biggest change has been I quit my gym membership after a decade. The second biggest change I made in order to get the weight loss that I achieved is adding more protein. Studies show that muscle mass is increased with adequate protein in the diet. Also, protein preserves muscle mass and aids in preventing age-related muscle mass. So protein has so many benefits. Some of the benefits include reduce appetite and hunger levels, increase muscle mass and strength, good for your bones, reduces cravings, desire for late night snacking, boosts your metabolism and increases fat burning, lowers blood pressure, helps maintain weight loss, helps your body repair itself after injury, and helps you stay fit as you age. So there is so many benefits when it comes to adding more protein, and I feel like a lot of us, especially as women, really don't get enough protein, and we don't add protein in a lot of our meals. And I started to really make a conscious effort to incorporate protein into all of my meals. So for breakfast, for lunch, and dinner, I always make sure to have some sort of protein source. And there's so many amazing good protein sources, and I'm just going to list a few that I typically have in order to get my protein in. Some of the protein sources include fatty fish like salmon, tuna, quinoa, lentils, seeds, walnuts, eggs, chicken, Greek yogurt, black beans, oats, chickpeas, cottage cheese, and so many more. There's so many more foods and things that you could get your protein source in. But like I said, I always like to have protein in each meal. And another thing is I always like to follow up my workouts that I do at home with a protein source. So whether that's just having boiled eggs or chicken or having a protein bar or protein pancakes, whatever it may be, I will make sure to follow up my workouts with protein. And this is just going to help you repair and build your muscles and get the best results that you can from your workout. The third biggest change I made in my life is walking. Walking is such an underrated exercise, and I'm not gonna lie, I definitely even felt like walking wasn't really going to do much. And it wasn't until January where I made sure to make an effort to get more steps in my day. I do work from home, so I noticed, especially within the last 2 years of 2020, since we've been at home a lot, there's been lockdowns, I was barely getting any movement, any activity, and was barely walking. So I made sure that this year I really wanted to hit anywhere between 8 to 10,000 steps. And when I first started, I was reaching between 8 to 9,000 steps, or a little under 8,000 steps. But currently right now, I have no problem every single day reaching 10 to even 12,000 steps is usually my range now. And I just find that now getting in more walking has been a huge reason why I have been able to achieve the weight loss that I have of losing over 20 pounds and continuing to. Walking has the potential to keep your metabolism high and keep your body fit and also help shed some weight. Typically works for me is in the morning, I try and get steps obviously around the day, then I'll go ahead and work out and get steps that way. But every single time after right before my dinner or right after my dinner, I go ahead and go out for an evening walk, and I find that just really helps me. It really has also helped with mental clarity and anxiety as well. Just getting fresh air and walking has made me feel so good physically and mentally. And I'll typically go for like a 40-minute walk, 40 to 45-minute walk, and I'll make sure when I am walking, I'm not going at a very slow pace. I'm going at a good brisk pace, and I just feel amazing. And I even did this all through the winter when there was winter storms here in Canada. I made sure to just get outside, and just getting that fresh air not only made me feel better physically, but also mentally. So just getting in more steps in your day and getting more activity, you know, parking further away and getting more steps that way, taking the stairs instead of the elevator. There's so many little things that I started to incorporate in my daily routine that has allowed me to get more movement in. And first, my movement was so low. Even looking at my steps counter on my phone, there's such a big difference than what it was last year. Last year, I was barely getting any movement and steps in, and that is just overall not healthy. Another thing is, like I said, on weekends, I don't necessarily always do a hardcore at-home workout, but one thing I do try to do most weekends is go out for at least a walk throughout the day to get in some movement still and get some steps in, but not do like any hardcore workout. And this has really been allowing me to shed off the weight and has been helping so much more than I ever thought walking could do. Definitely don't knock it till you try it. Walking can be such a great exercise, and even if you start small and aren't really one to work out much with like weights, and you're just not really into the gym or anything like that, try just going out for some walks, especially now that the weather's getting more warm. I'm super excited for that, to go out for walks, and it just really clears your mind, but it also gets movement in, and it's so good for you when it comes to health reasons as well. The last change that I've made is getting better sleep. So many of us do not get enough sleep. You should on average be getting 6 to 8 hours of sleep every single night, and this is something I've been making an effort to make sure that I am going to bed at an earlier time and getting my sleep in, because a lot of the times for many years I was sleep deprived. I was barely getting sleep, and I always was with that mentality, you gotta hustle, I'll sleep later, and that's just really not good. Now that I'm getting older and I'm starting to realize it's not sustainable, it's not healthy, and it's important to get that sleep in, and you don't realize how much that is doing for your body when you get the proper amount of sleep in every single night. Getting enough sleep in has so many benefits. Some of the benefits include help avoid weight gain associated with short sleep, help moderate your appetite, help you make better food choices, and sleeping early can really prevent late night snacking. One thing I definitely noticed is whenever I am sleep deprived and I'm just really tired is when I usually crave that sugar and unhealthy foods, because your body feels like it needs that energy. And that's usually when I lead to more mindless snacking when I'm very sleepy. And I find whenever I give myself that proper amount of sleep, I have less cravings, I'm not mindlessly snacking, and I feel a lot better as well. So it's important to not only do all the steps and work out and eat clean, but it's also important to take care of yourself and get that sleep in, and try to go to bed maybe earlier, you know, get an extra hour of sleep every single night, and trying to have a consistent sleep schedule is gonna make the world of a difference. Those are all the recent changes that I've been making in my life currently and continue to follow in order to achieve the weight loss I have. I hope this video was useful. Thumbs it up if it was. Let me know what other fitness and health videos you guys want me to do. I definitely could do more for you. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. I do post every single Tuesday and Thursday. And with that being said, I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!